if you want my Rastafarian student so air trendy gidi na students you know your friend no Tyrone Magai say you na ye be kaina onya admission to Achimota Senior High School and ho ensem eba ebepie mu Ghana for bebre na edi na chi ebi mo so e ka say school rules are school rules na ne papa ena your friend no Terrio Magai ena odi aba be tuja videos ne ade nyina e ka ho say Terrio Tyrone edujano na osina misunderstanding kakra esi ewo fie enti no omugo so a omo keka nsem na oso ni nsem na no hu se na bibisha ni nsem o se den na ode wa ni nsa ho ma no owie ye no na osan etoa ekato aso se sebe obeyi akwala na fi asase so se otumi esan ye sa de ne biema because ono no de ne ba asase so oye abesan de nako video no ewo hono ma mumayembo na yente papa nankasa enumasem.
This is what Tyrone has done to my hands. He spoiled his sister's tablet, and they were supposed to take it to the repairer this morning. They asked her, so they even came to tell me, the sister came to tell me they were taking the laptop to the repairer. I said, yes, all right then. And I went to see them in the room. I asked them why, and he said, oh, well, Tyrone is not ready. Why are you not ready? Long story short, they had arguments. So I went back there to ask him why. Then he just unplugged the laptop and started walk over me. And he's been doing this all these years, which of course his mother tolerates. She even asked me one time, why is it that I don't want anybody to have peace in this house? When my son does something wrong and I'm telling him, she is giving me bullshit. You see this? Suddenly all uncles from the village who never even had nothing to do with us are calling and giving them advice and this and that. Even before the Achimota case, he was so arrogant, so I wasn't even ready to follow him anywhere. I went to the court with him and defended him just for the sake of humanity, for the sake of Rasta. If it had been only because of this boy, I wouldn't have gone. You see me now? And this is the third time something like this is happening, because he walked over me and I rushed at him. I wanted to slap him for doing that. He does it every time. You see me now? And he gripped my hands so hard. I don't know if he had something or whatever with him. And this is what he has done. This is the third time. This boy sees me coming with load from town after work. He sees me and he walks away. He doesn't care. When I tell him to do something, he does it when he wants. All these years, even before the Achimota case, you see me now? And strangely enough, the mother supports this.
And you know, asema Tyrone Magai ne papa eka eno no munyina mehu sene anensa no aye. Comment aba no ebi enie. Papa J say Achimota headmistress, come and collect your stone. Comfort say even you can't cope with him and expect Achimota school to be cool with him. Massa, I think there is too much here in that rasta hair, so check for him. Joe says since the rasta case is still in court, I think the school should file a fresh motion using this video as evidence. So and a bri, I'll say, Massa, you are a man. Put your home in order. Don't come and be crying on social media like an 18-year-old. Or Hene say, why is he putting this on social media? Shaggy say, how can a real Rastafarian be violent? Hassana say, a true blood will never behave like this, no matter how stubborn a child is. He or she is supposed to have a little fear and sympathy for their parent. Even an adult that takes care of his parent won't try something like this. Aaron say, this man, pa. When children get to some age as father, the relationship between father and son will change to big brother and small brother in a way. But if you fail to create that relationship as your children grow into adult, you want to use that hey style of parenting, more problems is what you have in return. I'm not saying the boy was right, but as a father, you have to know some things. Comment where about at least a bit more, you know, to make us say or more can be na. Sorry, a breaky and dry no comment nearby, and I'm doing one and say, how are people hailing the boy for Adia ACA? And see social media trends, you know, aha ena yedi ABCA same na. I am taking the father's word because I don't know what will make a father slash his own hands and come on social media to complain and say neba ena aye. Na this asema ACA minim say hun sunsan so ebeba akola no, so especially when most Ghanaians, I could say, na omutai omuchi say school akola nenya no nensanka regardless of rules na school no asete. For me, sir, asemi AC, it's clear to me that the boy is being raised in a toxic environment. Mama no papa no paired, ya papa ne kaya no. Omota akuntokwa. They don't agree on how the children should be raised. And for a young boy, nobody should blame it on youthful exuberance. One can say, "Obi be a teenager," or you say, "Me my teenager da." I will not dare. So, me and now papa krane o kasa ube chiefin afane, so let alone go and grab him or her. Because they will send you back to where they brought you from. 6 feet under. Even as in penifo, yeti he ya ubi abone brei. Ubi kra akakakra. This year ya pensioni. Won't mean go grabbing a mamensa. Won't mean go grabbing a papansa. Won't mean trim fan mame. So even obi ebi mwa. Omo and as see omo no muto eduane mo omo parents die. Omo ntumi enko trim for omo mame and omo papa so. And so this is rather unfortunate, and quite honestly, I'm going to be very blunt. This calls for dismissal. Because the students are also in danger if to me and controlling home. To the extent to say, so the baby share ni sem kra ne papa ne kra hu no the grab ne papa. Emma need to me pressy. It's rather unfortunate. I thought the boy had a dream for a better life, for Obetumi school, because he is brilliant, obviously. But this
your call
should not
for
be
dismissal
condoned. Oh, Sammy, please.
Your call for dismissal
is not
misplaced.
It's
misplaced
not.
Because you see, you have already admitted by stating, say, the boy is in an environment that is
Sammy,
not
please.
No,
See, Sammy,
Debbie.
You can find yourself in an environment and all baby wajin want say, I'll do everything possible the right way to get out of this. Yes. And no crane ma we focus.
Exactly.
Trouble.
So Fati,
because
the boy might be different at home.
No, Fati, Papa makes me report here the way police station.
I disagree with your call for the dismissal of the young man.
School boy no muntu mention no. For this.
He can go and complain to the Ghana Police Service. They may call the boy to investigate the matter.
And see if they investigate the matter and truly near per the narration, no.
That if you know there are rules guiding teenagers.
Yes.
You know
but I understand is he not 18?
Well, I don't know his age. But Fati,
Sammy, no.
Your call for dismissal is misplaced. Extremely misplaced. Because that boy may be on campus and that boy may not have registered any offensive conduct.
Sammy, please.
Debbie, Fati, you see, what we have heard is one side of the story.
The father, Sammy.
No.
Sammy. The father did say, no, yeah.
No.
But when it was time to be a father, he followed him throughout, fought for him.
That's the father's side of the story you have heard.
Sammy.
That's the father's side of the story you have heard. You have not heard the boy's side of the story to merit this kind of wound to his father. You have not.
What will merit that kind of, unless a papa nisukuta
yes, you have no idea. Fati, you just heard from the father. That's all.
Sammy.
No.
It's not right.
Have we heard anywhere that Achimota school has complained about the character of the boy on campus?
We haven't heard.
We haven't heard. The boy might also be going through his own fair share of problems at home and abuse in the house that we haven't heard. But when he gets to school, because he has an enabling environment, he's doing excellently well and conducting himself well.
And you're also proud of Papa.
I haven't said that. But all I'm saying is that your call for a dismissal is misplaced. 2, this man coming on social media to come and cry and all of that. Did this man not know that if the child is a threat to him at home, he could be a threat to others at Achimota school? Didn't he know?
But Achimota school has not reported any issues.
Yes, I mean, I'm going back to the past. Because today, he's telling us that, oh, even before the Achimota case, the boy was behaving like that. And that is the 3rd time. He knew. And he put other people's children in danger. At the time.
Boy has a different character in school.
No, at the time, not now. At the time, if we are going by his story, he knew that his child poses a threat, and yet he put the child there to endanger other people's children. But with the benefit of hindsight, we haven't had any complaints from the school to the effect the boy misconducts himself. And so for me, I won't hook, line, and sinker take what the father has said. No way. Mechain, na mahede in the long run, ever I could see. But the Papana can me find it so absolute truth. No way.
Sammy, no comments.
No comments.